Denny Hamlin commented on whether he jumped the restart or not on the last restart at the race at Richmond Raceway, which he went on to claim the checkered flag and win the race after his teammate Martin Truex Jr. had dominated most of the race and looked well on his way to win. Unfortunately for him, a late race caution came out due to Bubba Wallace spinning out Kyle Larson. The teams all went to pit road, and Denny Hamlin's pit crew got him out in first. That allowed him lane selection, and he chose the inside lane, and he took advantage of it and won the race. However, following the race, Martin Truex Jr. accused Hamlin of jumping the restart. So before we get to Denny Hamlin's comments, I'd like to ask you, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos here at John Trent Racing. Let's first look at the replay right here. Here you go. Hamlin in the green car, Truex in the blue car on the outside. Right there, Hamlin already half a car length ahead of Truex. It does look like he jumps the start. Let's take a look at it again. You can see there. I stopped a little bit it's too late. Let's back it up. Let's see if I can just pause it right there. Right there, they're at the line. Hamlin is already half a car length ahead of Martin Truex Jr., and it looked like he had been going a little bit before he got to that white line on the track. That is the line where you can go. That is the restart zone, and it looks like he started before that. So to me, it looks like he did indeed jump the restart. But this is what Martin Truex Jr. had to say to Jamie Little, where he accuses Denny Hamlin of jumping the restart. Let's take a listen.
228 laps led by Martin Truex Jr., and everything changes at the end of this race. Martin, take us through the emotional roller coaster that it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, you know. Fortunately, this has happened here a few times over the years. So, yeah, we're, in a great spot, and had a great auto winners Camry all night long, and the guys did a really good job. Just got beat out of the pits, and then, I don't know. He jumped the start and then just used me up in turn one. So definitely sucks, but a good solid day and another car capable of winning. So we'll just have to come back next week, try to get him again.
So there you go. That is what Martin Truex Jr. had to say. Here is what NASCAR's VP of Competition, Elton Sawyer, had to say on the matter. He spoke with Bob Pockrass after the race and other members of the media.
Yeah, we reviewed. Yeah, we reviewed that. We looked at it. Obviously, the 11 was the control vehicle. It was awful close, but we deemed it to be a good restart.
So there you go. He says we reviewed it and we deemed it to be a good restart. Here is what Denny Hamlin had to say in his post-race press conference. This is courtesy of Matt Weaver over on X.
Yeah, I mean, I went right at it for sure. I did that because I saw those guys rolling to me. The 22 was laying back. The 19 was rolling a couple miles an hour quicker than I was, so I wasn't going to let them have an advantage that my team earned on pit road. So certainly made sure once my nose got there, I took off right away. But still, we were side by side and down the water in the turn one.
So that is what Denny Hamlin has to say. He obviously isn't denying that he jumped the restart. He's not saying that he did jump the restart. He's saying that he thought that Joey Logano was laying back. He thought Martin Truex was going a little bit faster than him. And he says once he hit the line is when he started to go. I think the video shows differently. Let's again take a look at it right here. It does not look like Joey Logano is sitting back either. Joey Logano is pretty close to Denny Hamlin there, especially compared to that gap. I guess that's it's William Byron maybe there behind him in that fifth position. There looks like there is a much larger gap between Joey Logano and William Byron than there is between Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano. But let's go through here. And then obviously Truex is already kind of behind him. So the idea that he would be a little bit going faster than him doesn't really jive with me either. But like, I feel like he takes off right there because you see he like really accelerates, and Truex is already kind of a full half car length now, whereas like it looked like he was maybe right kind of his nose was like right at his wheels, whereas now his nose is clearly at his door, maybe potentially right behind the door. Because I think this is kind of like where he took off right there. You could kind of see it, and then he's clearly not at the line yet. There's probably still a good, I don't know, hard to say from just this angle, but that could be like 20 yards maybe to the line. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Maybe 20 feet, maybe 10 yards there. But yeah, I mean, and then right there after he crosses the line, Truex is way behind. He's at his quarter panel there now. And Hamlin clearly has a 3/4 advantage. And it looks like that gap between him and Logano has extended as well. So I think that Denny Hamlin stole one there, jumped the start, and got the win because of it. NASCAR did not catch it. I don't know whether they are just kind of playing coy or whatever, but he clearly, I think, jumped the start. And he got one there. He stole one there. I think that Truex's accusation is correct. Whether or not him jumping the restart causes him to lose the race, though, is a completely other story. I think he probably still goes on to win the race. He has the track position. I'm not sure if Truex gets around him on the outside there. We did see Hamlin did move Truex up the track in turns 1 and 2. I think he probably does that even with Truex beside him as well. That short track racing, that's what happens. Maybe there's a 3-way situation if Joey Logano gets in there, if Hamlin has to push him up a little bit higher than maybe what he did because he was able to kind of get a little bit better track position there. But he probably still likely wins the race even without jumping the restart. But I do think he did indeed jump the restart. But let me know what you guys make of this. Do you think the outcome would have mattered? Let me know in the comments below.